North Station. It was D-Day, our last trip with the European section. We all met at 7:30 at the station. Everyone, even half asleep, was very excited about this trip. After getting through customs, we took the 8:43 Eurostar straight to St. Pancras station. In the train, we were given maps in order to get an idea of where we would go and what we would visit in London. Once arrived, we took the Londonian subway and went to our youth hostel where we left our luggage to go on a sightseeing visit of London. We walked along the Thames and discovered the famous Tower Bridge as well as Shakespeare's Globe exhibition and the City Hall. We were all amazed by those impressive monuments. Then we went to the Tate Modern, where we were given the chance to discover a collection of modern and contemporary art from the 20th century to the present day. After that, we went to a wonderful outside market before getting back to our hostel. Tuesday. Under fabulous weather, we ventured into the heart of the capital and made a treasure hunt to discover the main historic places of power of London. In groups of 5, we had to find our own way to the monuments and take a picture in front of each of them. Our mission was also to search for the clues given by the monuments in order to solve the enigma of London. Then, as the weather was getting better and better, we took a typical British red bus to go where all the British autochthones go in their spare time. The amusement park.
Heureusement j'ai pas fait ça, heureusement j'ai pas fait ça, putain.
We finally took another typical red bus loaded with cameras. Did you know? London is a city where there is the highest number of cameras in the world. We went to the Imperial War Museum of London that lies on a peaceful green area, distant from the frenzy of the city. The massive building was originally the ancient Bethlehem Royal Hospital, hence its impressive architecture. Inside, the visitors can approach the events of the World Wars very closely thanks to interactive panels, video reportage, and reconstitutions of the trenches. The testimonies of the survivors of the Holocaust were, in particular to my mind, very moving and upsetting.
Alors je voudrais dire que d'abord ce film m'a transpercé intérieurement autant, vraiment parce que quand on le regarde, on ne s'est jamais vraiment penché sur la gravité de la situation. C'est vraiment à travers ce film qu'on se rend compte de la vie des hommes qui l'ont vécu. C'est vraiment...
Poignant. Merci Victor.
C'est poignant, oui.
C'est pour montrer l'ambiance dans les chambres, la collaboration entre les élèves. Ici règne l'amour.
Wednesday. As usual, we walked to the subway station to go to the famous Museum of London. We were all excited and curious to know what was hiding behind this enigmatic name. We discovered a reconstitution of London's history from prehistoric times to the present day. We learned more about the lovely Victorian age and also about the Great Fire. The museum was amazingly created, with different replenishments in which we had a lot of fun studying. After lunch, we had the privilege to meet an incredible guide who made us visit the city of London while telling us different anecdotes about the city and his personal life.
But my friend, who's English, when we were at school, we were in Spain, and he said he had a headache. And the mother of the family gave him a suppository, and he didn't know what it was. So he took it, and he didn't know, and he thought, well, perhaps I have to massage my head with it. So he massaged his head with it for a little while, and then he went back to her and he said, oh, thank you very much, to give it back to her. He thought he'd use it, and he gave it back. He said, oh, thank you very much.
We saw famous buildings such as the Gherkin and the British Beaubourg. We walked through a beautiful street before joining the other group.
Pénélope, tu nous racontes ta journée?
Alors aujourd'hui, on a mangé, j'ai bu une petite limonade, on est allé au Starbucks enfin.
After this, we made a hunt in Spitalfield, in the course of which we saw the work of street artists. We came back home before our sketches nights, during which we saw the talent of our classmates and their particular imitations.
Is known for its baguettes. What is the capital of England?
Thursday. After breakfast, we all took the subway to join the Docklands Museum. We learned more about the history of London from another point of view, beginning with the construction of the first harbour. This place is an old building which tells us the story of exchanges, migrations and trade, which enabled the city to become what it is today. The afternoon, we visited the British Museum, the sixth museum the most visited in Great Britain. Its goal is to illustrate the history of humanity from its beginnings until today. Therefore, it collects pieces from all the continents and from all the historical periods. In order to make our visit more efficient, each of us had on his MP3 records. Thus, we could see the objects while we heard the explanations. The evening was dedicated to Jack the Ripper. Surrounded by a gloomy atmosphere, a guide explained to us, in front of the main crime scenes, the circumstances of the atrocious murders that Jack committed on 11 women.
The killer took 10-12 minutes to murder, disembowel and escape.
Friday.
Et du soleil.
Our last day in London. After we finished packing our luggage, we took the subway to Camden Town, where we were given some free time to explore the area. Camden has a maze of open-air markets, but also food from all around the world and music strongly associated with alternative culture. On the afternoon, we went to the BBC. We had the chance to visit the famous broadcasting house and to act as professionals. Not only each of us had the privilege to discover this universe, but also to take part in it.
Today, as usual, rain will be all over the country. In Birmingham.
And now it's time for Radio 4's afternoon play direct from BBC Broadcasting House.
Thank